Hello everyone, welcome. If you're new here, I am Tammy and this is Isaac's Rusty Wagon. In today's video, we are going to be walking around the living room and I'm going to be sharing my Easter spring decor in here. I'm really liking how my fireplace and my cabinet displays turned out there. I just think they're really pretty this year. So I hope that you will stick around and spend some time with me as we walk around the living room. If you enjoyed this video, please be sure to like and share and comment and hit that little bell notification so that you know every time that I post a new video. I thank you so much for stopping by today and for all your support, and let's get this video started. On my mantle for spring this year, I just used one of the garlands from my daughter's wedding, and the Dollar Tree had these little wooden ornaments is what they called them. You can paint them, you can stain them, but I just left them the way they were in the package, which is the unfinished wood, and I just tied them onto this garland, and then that way after Easter I can just take the bunnies off if I wanted to leave the garland up by itself, because it did look pretty just by itself. And then I put a mirror that my mother-in-law had gave me, and I put my Bibles back on the mantle. And then there are some of the Dollar Tree bunnies. Whoops, lost my balance there. And I think these tulips came from Walmart last year, and I tea stained them. And I didn't find any this year. I looked. I don't know if they didn't have them or if they're just sold out. And then on this other side, I just have some old architectural pieces, a couple of crocks, and then I had an old basket, a little one, that I put in there and set some tulips. And over here on my little desk, it's pretty much the same, but I did add some little sprigs of greenery, and then I opened up this little pewter coffee pot, teapot thing, and put some tulips in there. Oh, and I had a pillow from years and years and years and years ago that I bought off eBay that had this little stitchery sewed to the front of it. I need to pull it down some because, well, it wouldn't let me pull it down. It wanted to fall off, but it has a little bunny on it. So I probably need to get some safety pins maybe so I could pin it to that quilt, because it's really sweet. Like I said, I probably bought that off eBay 25 years ago. So over here, really haven't changed anything since my previous video where I had just added some my greenery sprig things over here. So rest of this is the same. And over here on my crock, I just put a quilt and some baskets, and then that little chicken basket. I don't remember where that come from. I think, was it Target? Maybe. And then I moved one of my Easter cookie jars. Well, I call it an Easter one. It's just a cat in a basket. And a little bunny thing from Home Goods a couple of years ago. I got that. And I always forget to turn on my candles when I do these tours. So I went ahead and turned my candle on. And I just did a kind of spring display in this cabinet. I had some old prayer cards that I put on a string, and then I attempted to cut out some crosses inside old book pages and just use some of those tiny clothespins and hung them on a string. This one turned out pretty good, this cross. The other ones, not so much. But I just added some greenery and some doilies to soften things for the spring display. And then there's a religious picture back there. And then there's some little carrots. I put my baby shoes back in the cabinet. I moved my brown and white transferware. I had it displayed in some shelves in the dining room. But I thought, since I was just trying to give this cabinet a new look, that I'd bring it back in here. I used to keep it in here, but you know what it's like, you're always changing. So things are always being rotated around in this house. And I've had this little bunny candy, glass candy thing for years. His little ears are broken, but I don't care. And then I have 3 old water nozzles. I don't even remember where I found those. I'd like to find some more, but I don't really see them around here. And I just added in some like watches and jewelry and things that I had upstairs in the bedroom. And then I put my buttons back out. I'd had them on a different table inside a crock, but I put them back out here. So I thought it turned out pretty cute. A good little spring. And once again, very simple. If you don't have anything for Easter, you know, make something. Make some crosses and, you know, I think I talked about that for Valentine's Day. Just cut some Easter theme things out of construction paper or old book pages or whatever, and then string them up on and use little clothespins and make yourself a garland. And then down here, I have And I really would love to use this, but it's a twin size, but it's in perfect condition. It's gotten wrinkled, but other than that, there's no stains, no rips. I bought this off of a vendor at my shop many years ago, and it's all hand done, and it's a bedspread that was, you know, homemade. But it's a twin size, and that's the center display, is the girl on the swing with the florals around her, and then it's got brown homespun type material as the ruffle. It is so pretty. It's been up in my sewing room, and I thought, you know what? I'm going to bring that out and put it in a basket. And if I ever get a little twin size bed, which I'm considering moving my craft room down to the basement and making another bedroom in there, and it would look cute to put a little twin bed. And then over here, I have just added some more doilies out for spring, and a little bunny. It either come from Target or Walmart. I think it was a Walmart last year. So I just think the little touches of fabric and doilies really soften it for a spring type display. And then over here, I just, this is the crock that I'd showed in a previous video. I moved it over here instead. And I put out my yellow quilt and then added some flowers inside that old box. Lighting isn't too good, is it? That's just my old brooms. And then I moved the paintbrushes that I had in that box that was hanging on the door. I used to have that on the side and had the paintbrushes in it. But when I moved that, then I put the paintbrushes or wallpaper brushes, whatever they are, over here into a crock. And we just have some florals. And then that's from the Foyer video. I shared what I put in there. I'm still on the search for some more mustard pillows and a mustard throw, but I haven't been able to find anything. And I think the ones that I got come from either like Ross or Home Goods. And I don't know, maybe I'm not in the wrong season looking for mustard color, because I haven't been able to find any. And I just changed up the display in this cabinet too. Tried to make it more springy. I added some smalls in here and softened it up with some doily and lace and stuff. And I want to say that if you want to get inspired, not only to like change up your cabinet displays, but just for decor inspiration, be sure to follow Michele at YoUniquely Vintage You. Oh my goodness, I'll watch her videos, and everything is just always so beautiful what she creates. And I'm sure all of you already follow her, but I did want to give a shout out to her and just let her know how much she inspires me and how much I enjoy her channel and her videos. And she shares her and her sister's home. And I'm sure, like I said, all of you already follow her, but I will be tagging her in the description. So be sure to check that out and go check out her channel if you don't already follow. Like I said earlier, I just added some doilies and pulled things from other rooms just to sort of soften. And I I don't know, I just think it kind of looks springy. There's more old religious books and Bibles and hymnals and prayer cards, and then just some just little knickknacks, some of the celluloid that my mom collected for a while that I've had displayed in an upstairs bedroom. And then, of course, all my Crocs that usually stay in here, I just added little extra touches to them. That little cabin there, my mom made that years ago. I think I've shared that before, but I wanted to give a shout out to my mom. Well, I want to thank you all for stopping by today. And I will be back with a whole house tour eventually once this crazy weather gets calmer, I guess, and I can go outside and get my outdoor decorated for Easter spring. Then I'm planning on doing a music only whole house tour. So that'll probably be, I don't know, a few weeks from now or so. We'll see when it happens. Who knows? But that's the plan. But I do have some more home tours planned out and some shop tours coming soon. So I hope that you choose to follow along and subscribe to my videos. And if you enjoyed this tour, please hit that like button for me and leave me a comment and let me know that you stopped by and visited with me today. I always appreciate hearing from all of you, and it really helps my algorithm and helps my channel to grow. So I appreciate each and every one of you for stopping by and watching, and I will talk to you soon.